An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Now here's Mahomes. Throw left side, completion to Rice. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Now Mahomes going to shift him around. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The give to the fullback on the dive. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Pacheco will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one deep into the landing zone, returnable from the 2-yard line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And they're going to speed things up here. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this will be a Vikings first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 3rd and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will have a Vikings first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. We've got a lot more ahead of us here in Super Bowl 60. 2nd quarter coming your way next. 7-0 is our score. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Throwing on 2nd down, McCarthy. That's down the field for Jefferson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Flushed out right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 21. So they need 2 yards here on third down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Throwing is McCarthy. Being chased out left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. J.J. McCarthy. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this Super Bowl at 7.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up the touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that will bring up second down. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll drop this off to Pacheco, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Mahomes to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 2. And again, it's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelce. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 25 yards that time.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done. When the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
It's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. Mahomes going to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rice. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to make it 4th down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 37. Butker's kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The final shot before break. McCarthy. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And out across midfield down to the 45. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. We got a strong first half out of the running back, Isaiah Pacheco.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now the Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. And they trail here in this Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Right back to him on first down. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Looking to throw McCarthy. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Flush to his right. That is caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36. Oh, leaping, and he makes the grab. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And oh, what a catch. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings have regained the lead in the second half. On first down, McCarthy into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick six here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there, because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. On play action, McCarthy. That one out wide and intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Partner, I think this one won.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 30 yards there. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. To the air with McCarthy. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
That's down the field for Jefferson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. To the air again, McCarthy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep as they'll go instead with Pacheco. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as McCarthy to throw on 1st and 10. Over the middle, it's complete. He's across midfield, and he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. McCarthy now on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're...
Here's McCarthy. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Vikings have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
There it is, partner. You see it. Four fingers. What does that mean?
Fingers. That signifies the fourth quarter's here.
That's right. Who's going to dominate? Usually both teams are holding them up. We own the fourth quarter. What we found out so far, 2 touchdowns here, and now they've taken the lead.
Yeah, second one putting them in front. You know what I see on the other sideline, though? It seems like they've tensed up, had that lead. They were playing not to lose it, and they've lost it.
That's a great observation. When you play not to lose, you usually don't win.
Now, though, they'll have the opportunity to respond. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. KC's offense ready to take over. And this could become a career-defining drive for some. Down 3, fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. This is where the legends are made in the National Football League as they begin this drive 1st and 10. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Rice. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5. Now Mahomes. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 32-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he comes back with one complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Mahomes now to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. Butker's kick here is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. Well, we knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
All locked up, right? And this next drive is going to tell us everything we need to know about this game because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got the 2-minute warning to come up? Or are they going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime?
And now out comes Minnesota. And this Super Bowl has been as good as advertised. Probably one of the best that we've seen in recent memory. All even here in this fourth quarter. There he goes left side. Now he's loose again. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Vikings strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. looks like he'll throw here. He's got a man, complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy. And a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction. And that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's into the hands of Worthy. Now 2nd down and a few inches. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Clock at 24 seconds. Here comes 2nd down. Here's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 23. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stop as we step aside. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
One final try for Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And they have done it. The Minnesota Vikings are the Super Bowl champions. And the Lombardi Trophy is going back to the land of 10,000 lakes. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi Trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.